All right, so looks like we're getting a bit of a follow-up to the Legend of Zelda Hyrule Historia book. Um, we've actually used the book on our podcast before when we went through our Zelda timeline explanation. It's a great resource. If you're a fan of Zelda, I highly recommend it. And it looks like I think this month, maybe even this week, we are getting the Legend of Zelda Art and Artifacts book. Um, Now the explanation of this, or the explanation or description rather, on the Amazon product page states that it will include artwork from the upcoming Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So you're going to get some content from the new Zelda. You're going to get rare promotional pieces, game box art, instruction booklet illustrations, which those are always nice and practically impossible to find anymore. Official character illustrations, sprite art, interviews with the artists. Um, yeah, it looks like this is going to be basically the same as same deal as Hyrule Historia. Um, and right now, it looks like, at least in the US, it was when this was first announced. Oh, never mind. This is not coming out until February 21st, 2017. February 21st. But it looks like this normally goes for $39.99. But if you pre order it now, at least on Amazon in the US, you can get it for $23.99. So that would be interesting to get. Um, but like I said, if this is going to be anything like Hyrule Historia, I'm definitely looking forward to picking this up. I wish it was coming out a little bit sooner than February, though, simply because we're going to be getting Breath of the Wild sometime in the spring. February, last time I checked the calendar, falls right before spring. So we're not really going to get much of a sneak peek at Breath of the Wild when it's right around the corner from when this book is going to be released. So uh, definitely be aware of that. It looks like it's still being published by. Actually, no, I don't think that there's any word on the publisher, but I believe it was Dark Horse Books that published the first one. And with Hyrule Historia, we actually had to wait. We had to wait a little while to get it in the or at least an English version of it. I want to say that Japan probably got Hyrule Historia a few months before we did, maybe something like 4 or 6 months, I want to say, and they had to go through translation. Um, I don't know when this is coming out in Japan, but it's interesting that we haven't even really heard anything about this book until now. So, uh, really interesting. I will probably get it, and if I do get it, um, I'll definitely talk about it here on our podcast.